All right, I am back here to open up the Slifer the Sky Dragon Egyptian God deck. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Just like the obelisk one, let's open up my personal favorite of the gods. Again, I'm sure most of you are well aware these decks are kind of like a combination of a starter deck and structure deck. I believe that's why Konami called them Egyptian God decks. Let's go right into it. Ultra rare Slifer the Sky Dragon. Again, just like the obelisk one, it has the soul crossing on it. Thunder Force attack. So this is the Slifer the Sky Dragon exclusive spell. So what this card does is that if you control Slifer the Sky Dragon on the field, you can destroy all of your opponent's face-up monsters, non-targeting. It just destroys it in general. It's a quick play spell, so you can activate it during your opponent's turn. However, if you, just like the obelisk one, if you activate this during your main phase, or main phase 2, 1 or 2, you can draw cards equal to the number of face-up monsters you destroy, which is like, this is grandiose for Slifer, since Slifer, it's power for every card in your hand. All right, let's move on to the next cards. Millennium Seeker. So this is an extender for this deck, or you can use it in other types of decks. This card has a very weird niche effect, but it is an extender. That is all that matters for the moment. Ultimate Divine Beast. Unfortunately, this card, it's better to be used in a fun Egyptian God deck. I would not recommend this for like competitive play. Maybe as a one-off if there's a smart way you know how to use it. But unfortunately, this card would be more so for a fun deck, Egyptian God deck. Talus the Little Angel. Now, like Angel 01, this card is also a good extender, like a good token producing card. Unfortunately, this card does not have an effect where you can where it can special summon itself. That would be better for this card. I'll play it as a one-off for competitive play. If there's a way for you to get to throw it on the field as soon as possible and produce tokens ASAP, but maybe not as a 3-off, maybe 3-off or 2-off in a fun build. All right, moving on. So the first reprint of Reactor Slime. This searches for Metal Reflect Slime by you attributing it during the battle phase. Good reprint for a God deck. Would have liked to see the others be reprinted in this as well, but we can't be happy. We can't have nice things all the time. Harpy's Feather Duster. You guys know what this does. Probably the chase card for competitive players. Breaker the Magical Warrior. Old school card. Beast King Barbaros. Nine-Tailed Fox. So I believe this. Not sure if this is the first reprint of this card. No, it produces tokens when it's destroyed. Phantom Sky Blaster. This card is limited for good reason. It's another token producing card. Good piece of support for the God decks. Card Guard. Galigo Clock Crow. I believe this card is an extender. Not sure if it's gotten other reprints before. Electromagnetic Turtle. So it's a Slifer deck. Yugi used to have this card, so it makes sense. Banish it during the battle phase and your opponent's battle phase. Breaker the Dark Magical Warrior. Scapegoat. This was to be expected in a God deck. Again, token producing card when it's flipped face up. Arima the Wicked Warden. And there's 3 of them. So I believe this card searches for Lair of Darkness, which is the field spell. Also believe that card is here. Duke Shea, Sinister Shadow Lore. Cloud Wyvern, token producing card. It's better for Cybers, but it isn't reprinted in this deck. Tenji Spirit Vishuda, an extender. Swords of Revealing Light, old school star card. Old school stall card from back in the old Yu-Gi-Oh days. Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, Enemy Controller, Pot of Avarice. Again, all of these are staples. March of the Monarchs, control it. Cards in the extra deck. This protects your gods. Supply Squad, and Card Advance and True Name. We know what these two do in conjunction with each other. An additional normal summon, search out a god or special summon a god. One-time passcode, which is a token-producing card. Lair of Darkness, there it is. Draw of Fate, Mirror Force, Reckless Greed, the Metal Reflect Slime, get the Golden Apples, and back to the front. And that is it. I do hope you enjoyed this Egyptian God deck opening. So have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.